Mr. Austin.
I only sabi me from
Abi.
from secondary school. I sabi
No, yeah, Austin. Who was Austin before Hype?
Austin was just a young guy that actually had dreams, but the place I was limiting me because of the state I was actually.
Maybe that's
As in Benue.
Benue.
Yeah.
But you're not from Benue now.
No, I'm not from Benue. But my parents, they reside there, so
Okay.
that's where we grew up.
I can tell you.
So I think my journey started from after secondary school. I've always liked computer something. So after secondary school, I even applied for university. I applied for computer science.
Yeah.
But I think that first year I didn't get admission. So I had to, but I had the laptop then. Actually, I sold my phone as of that time
To get the laptop.
to get the laptop.
Crazy.
So when I got a laptop, the laptop was one of my friends' but it was not really so healthy. So I just got it for cheap rates, and just started to fix the missing parts.
Mark.
But it was good. It was part of the process, yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually started with graphics design. So was a graphic designer for like 2 years. Yeah. So that first year I started doing graphics. I've always liked taking pictures of myself actually. So my siblings, they said, "Oh, this one will work," because then we're doing Facebook a lot. So I was always posting on Facebook, and I used to get a lot of reaction. Then, so my siblings, they were like, since I like taking pictures like this, I
I'm not
should
going to
just
photography.
yeah.
Crazy.
So I just said I was doing graphics gradually, and I was making small money. So my friend, he was working in the studio already. He was working in one studio in Benue then. So I was going to the studio to see him. Then there was one time the manager there he was a young guy too. So the manager just he said he noticed I was doing graphics, so he now said, okay, I should be doing graphics for
the studio.
Mad. So because some couples were coming, they would ask for calendar design, all these kind of things.
Yeah.
And then I was doing it for the studio, and they were paying me. The money was not too much then, but at time the money had value now.
Fair enough.
So I was just then from there. He just told me one day randomly that since I was doing graphics, I should just learn photography. Yeah.
Mad.
So that was how my own photography started. So I just got into the studio. I started working with them because then I was only editing for them because they were using the same software. I was using Photoshop to do graphics.
For the graphics, yeah.
So I was already conversant with the software, so it was easy for me to learn how to edit. But then they were not doing so much of what we are doing now.
Yeah, exactly.
So the editing then was, I think, portraiture, just click portraiture, everybody's face was smooth, sharp.
Crazy.
Just put
I see.
normal. So that was how we started. But I was doing photography for like a year again. I was working for them for almost a year, but I wanted to be by myself. You understand? Because there was my guy, he was already traveling. So he knew, like, the fact that he was traveling, he started learning like different stuff from different people, like different photographers. So when he came back, he was telling me about these things, but it was sounding strange to me. So I started watching YouTube. So when I discovered that there are a lot more stuff, there are a lot of stuff to learn from in photography than what we were doing in the studio then. But the studio then, they were just all about the money they wanted to be collecting from clients. So they were not really doing it for the love
The
of it.
fashion, yeah.
Yeah, so they were just doing for the money. It was a business, so obviously they're just doing just the business part of it. So me, I started watching YouTube, but I didn't want to be showing them the stuff that I've learned.
Late already.
Yeah, so because then we're not, I didn't even know what was trigger, stuff like trigger. You know, we're only using speed light and camera, and the camera we're using all this crop sensor camera. So we just face the light to the clients like that.
This was still in Benue.
Yeah, it was still in Benue.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
Sorry to cut you to join.
oh, okay. So it was still in Benue. And since when he told me about the stuff, and I started making research on YouTube, I started learning that I started learning a lot of stuff I didn't know. But then I now spoke to my guys, and then I didn't have enough money to get a camera for myself. But myself and my friends, we wanted to start our own brand. So together we just contributed money and we got one
camera.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So because I had a friend that was interested in web development, another one was interested in videography, but so we just joined mini, especially myself and the guy that wanted to.
Photography.
So he's like he was like let me say he was like he was the main reason I even like started photography with myself.
But the guy influenced you.
Yeah, like the fact that he was able to give me that money to also join to get this camera, you know. So he had dreams as well, and that was how we started. So gradually I started shooting myself. I was going outdoor. I didn't have a studio, so I was going outdoor and I was shooting stuff. I used to call models. I have a lot of friends that were modeling for me. So we were just shooting basically outdoor. I didn't have like a studio.
Still in Benue, the party
Yeah,
scene.
still
Wow,
in Benue.
crazy.
But I got admission into school afterwards, so I had to go to school. So I didn't want to stop the photography stuff because I was already making money from it, and the course they gave me in school was not really what I wanted to study.
Initial computer science.
Yeah, so they gave me a different course.
Which was?
They gave me maths.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah,
On
so
computer science.
yeah, just so when I got the admission into school to study maths, I didn't like the course.
Yeah.
But you know, that time like this, I used to feel like school. If you're not in school,
You know, follow.
yeah, useless.
I swear.
I guess decided to start the schooling, but along the line, I think after like my first year in school, that was when I didn't see.
Maybe your plan with
It's
these
not
two.
my plan. It's not my plan.
I say, crazy. Switch up.
I just told my parents that I can't do this school anymore. My dad was very angry with me. You don't have to call a family meeting because of that situation.
I say.
That's where like the man power.
Come on.
It's just part of the furniture. But my brother was just the only person that was supporting me.
Crazy.
He was in school. He had already graduated from the same school. So you know as well, so there are no jobs outside.
Yeah.
If
you understand the reality.
Yeah, if he's making money from this thing already, you guys should just let him go. And that was how I left school. My fees then that my dad was giving me, I was supposed to pay for hostel. I did not pay. Supposed to pay for school stuff too. I did not pay for it. I used the money to. That was when I used the money to join to get camera at that time.
Crazy.
So I now told my dad I wanted to leave for Lagos. Yeah, so it was a crazy thing, very crazy decision.
Like mad.
Because I didn't have anybody in Lagos. Yeah. So I just told them that I wanted to live to Lagos, that I was gonna go to one media school in Lagos. So that was the idea. That was what I told them I wanted to do. But the media school self, I discovered that everything I wanted to learn
It's already on
is
YouTube.
on YouTube. So I was already practicing, I was shooting, and I was getting better at it. So there was no point of me going to the media school.
Cool again.
So the money I joined everything, got an apartment with my friends. So we're like 4, I think. Yeah, we're like 4. We left Benue together. So we now got to Lagos and life started from Lagos.
Crazy. But so how has it been since you moved from Lagos then? Like from that was which year was that?
That was like 4 years ago.
And that's like
2021.
2021. Crazy.
I felt like coming to Lagos was actually the best thing I actually decided to do myself.
The decision.
Yeah, because before I got to Lagos, I had bookings
From Lagos?
Instagram. Yeah.
Crazy.
From Lagos.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It's just
Wow.
It's just God. Let me just put it like that.
Crazy.
Because I was in Benue. That was funny enough. It was just like a week before the day I was supposed to travel. I got a booking. I got a call from Benue. Yeah, she's like the first client I actually got that actually called me. I didn't know her from anywhere. That was like the first time I actually got a call. She said she saw my work on Instagram and she just wanted to
work with you.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She asked me if I was in Lagos and I just told her yes. I was not even in Lagos at the time. Yeah. So I just told her I was in Lagos. She just said okay, that we're gonna work like the following week. So it just fall inside
Fall in
the
line.
same day I was supposed to a day before I was supposed to I came in a day, then the next day was there
did the shoot?
Yeah.
Wow, crazy.
I think it was the next day, or I think 2 days after. I can't really remember, but just that same week, basically. I did the shoot with her. I was at Ikoyi.
Wow.
She was working at Beat FM at the time.
Yeah.
So that was like the first person I shot. I did that job with my full heart.
Crazy.
Because that was like the first time somebody was paying me 30,000 naira for a job. Yeah.
Wow.
I was very, very excited. Even up to now, we still talk. She's a very nice person. Yeah, that was it basically.
So looking back to your previous work you said you didn't basically learn photography from anybody, just you transitioning from graphic designing, editing for the studio, learning from YouTube. So you didn't basically go through the normal photography training, I think.
No. Nobody has really. I've never really sat down with anybody to learn photography.
Crazy.
I was just watching different YouTube channels. So I would say those people that I was watching their videos were the ones that taught me photography. Because at that time I was not really doing it for the money.
Yeah, the passion of it.
Yeah, I was in my parents' house. I was eating. I had the roof over my head.
You wanted to be useful.
So there was really no bills for me to pay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Understand? So I was just doing it for the love of it, So I was creating with everything I could see, anything around me. But right now, I'm actually doing it like it's
a business now.
It's a business right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Your family background or your societal background, where you grew up, how did it affect your thinking, your creative process, everything, your personality? How did it affect you as a human being, as a creative?
Well, the thing is, when we're actually, my parents actually, my dad especially, he didn't like the idea of the photography, but when he saw that I didn't want to stop, I was still going for it. He just had to accept it that this is what I really want to do. You get, and the fact that we're in Benue, the thing is, as of that time, the people around me in Benue, they were all in love with photography. Like a lot
So
of guys.
Benue has like vast creative
Yeah, like
space.
as of that time, a lot of people wanted to do photography.
Crazy.
Like because it was a training stuff as of that time. Let me just say there was competition, kind of.
In Benue, for
Yeah,
photography. Mad,
as
mad.
little as the town was, we're always competing with ourselves, trying to make your work look better than the other
The next
person.
person.
Yeah,
Mad.
so that you can always get jobs from people. So I actually enjoyed the process there. It was not actually bad, but the problem is they didn't really value, like clients didn't really value those jobs we were doing.
Top
Like they
grade,
don't
top,
pay you
yeah.
a lot. Imagine you were being paid like 500 naira for a picture or 1,000 naira for a picture. That was like after like a year, maybe 2 years that I left, I started hearing that they're charging like 1,500 for a picture. As of that time, we used to take pictures for like 300 naira
Crazy.
for a single picture. 500 naira. If someone is collecting 500 naira, that person is even expensive.
Crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It was just for the love of it, actually. A lot of us, but it was a good place for a start, actually, because the people that I was learning photography with, we used to always get models to shoot every time. Every time we're just always trying to shoot something.
So like everybody in Benue there was like, let's just create something.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that was just the idea. Everybody wants to create something. So that was just it.
From where you're at now, what's like your advice? Let's say like your advice like to creatives like that wish to take that kind of big step, because it really took a big step moving from Benue to Lagos without knowing anybody, all those steps, they joining money to get a camera, renting a house. It really took a big step. So what's like your advice to creatives, and or what helped you the most to get where you are now?
To be honest, my friends and my family,
Fair enough.
friends actually, they played a huge role in it, and I will give myself to accolades because it's not been easy, and God number one.
Normally.
To be honest, it's just God. Let me be honest with you, because I was really scared at some point if I really made the right decision.
Right decision.
Yeah, coming down, because there was a lot of setbacks.
Definitely.
I got to the point where I had to start calling my parents for assistance, because it was not really easy coming to a new place and starting life afresh. And now I have to be the one taking care of myself, every single thing. So it was not really easy.
What are the steps that you took that helped you a lot in your career? Like things where you do, maybe say, even that time, maybe say you did in your lowest, where help you like escape, where help you like excel to where you did, how you take people where you meet, people where you play big role. I'm talking about in Lagos now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what and what did you do get to get you where you did now?
Okay. Networking. I actually started texting people on Instagram randomly. So what I did was, I've already my page was already like looking
Good already,
very
yeah,
good. You
verified.
understand? So when you reach out to people now, there's a possibility that they will respond if they see your work. So I started reaching out to creatives actually. First off, I started with makeup artists. I was doing like collaboration shoots with them. The ones in Lagos, the ones that are around me, I was doing collaboration shoots with them. So I was messaging even photographers uh, in case they want somebody that is going to help them shoot or second shoot for an event. You understand? I was messaging videographers too in case they have like
Photographic
maybe,
gig by any chance?
yeah, maybe they have any gig for me, stuff like BTS, maybe you're shooting a video, they need all this kind of stuff. And I was going to sets. I was going for video sets. Like when they're shooting like music artists, I used to go for the sets too. And I met I met some videographers. I met different creatives actually. I was just doing like free shoots with them, the ones that are ready for collaboration. So, and my social media, I was really promoting on Instagram. I was promoting like all the time. The little money I get, even if it's at 1,000 naira, I use it to do sponsor ads.
So let's say you're not doing photography. What will hype be?
I actually wanted to do modeling, funny enough.
Crazy.
Yeah, but you know, that was one thing I discovered, that Benue cannot push modeling. There were no way you can make money like that from modeling. Compared to somewhere like Lagos, where you have modeling agencies and brands that need models. So I actually liked people that model, but from there I just changed my mind that okay, I'm going to do graphics.
Graphics here instead of modeling.
Yeah. But if I'm not a photographer right now, what would I be? What would I be doing? I would be doing tech.
Tech, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want back money inside tech. I don't want short tech money.
Because basically me, I'm not somebody that really like going out.
One question here. Have you always been hype? Or...
Oh no, funny enough, how that name even came up is even through my friends.
Crazy.
Like I said, we wanted to start we started not like we wanted to. We started our own like media brand then. So the name was Hype 247 Media.
Crazy.
But along the line, when I wanted to like be doing photography myself, I now had to remove like the 247 Media. Just change it to
put the images. Yeah, crazy. Skill.
Everybody started with the name. That's how the name came up.
Crazy. Yeah. So let's see your sketch. See what you have been working on. Crazy.
Please, I'm terrible at this thing. People that have this skill, man. People should respect those people.
Abi.
Listen.
I say. So that's it, my bro. Thanks for coming.
I pray that you find clarity in Jesus' name. Amen.